Never gets old.
Never gets old. What's happening, everybody? This is Fresh Start Radio Show. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for being here with us today. It's going to be another great show. This is episode 463.
Jeez.
There we go. We've had a lot of fun with the soundboard over the years, so we got to keep that going. Yeah, thank you again for being here. This is the Press Start Radio Show. This is we're recording live, and my name's Will. This is the Zane man himself.
Yo.
And with us is Andy. Andy, thank you so much. We're glad to have you with us today.
It's a pleasure to be here. I love it. I love what you guys do. Love the show. Love the intro music. Love the record scratch. Everything. It's all great.
No, we're professional over here. You know.
Professional radio.
Professional radio. That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, listen, we got a good show planned today. We're going to go into some interesting topics. It's a new year, first of all.
New year,
Yes,
new
it is.
me.
Happy New
I mean,
Year.
you know, I
Yeah.
haven't really made any drastic changes in my life, but
No?
it's good to think that it's, it's new me, right?
Do you have any resolutions?
Not really.
No.
No. How about you?
No.
Andy?
I mean, I got a few here and there. I mean, we talked about the whole weight loss thing, so I kind of already achieved
Sure.
that.
Oh, yeah.
And
you're well
I'm
on the way.
I'm ahead of the game. I'd like to save my money better, but we all know that never happens. So
So I know a guy that can help with that. And I would say I've got actually, I just came up with a New Year's resolution. This is original.
Okay.
Are you ready? I do want to lose weight. And
Is that it?
I thought there was going to be more to it.
Very original. Yeah, that's very, like, hey, nobody's ever had this resolution ever before.
all right, let's just get into some content here. So we have been talking a lot about adaptations with movies and games.
Yeah.
So the crossover, either way, games being made into movies or movies being made into games. And that's kind of been interesting to see. And it really hasn't worked out that well from games to movies.
Right. There's a few
Yeah.
exceptions, but
I think it's getting better.
yeah. I mean, movies specifically is tough. Games into TV shows having a little bit more success.
That's a new thing as well. But it used to be because of the what do you want to say? Technological limitations with graphics and stuff back in the day. You couldn't really pull off like a Superman or a Spider-Man game because it just didn't have the same effect or feel to it.
No, I mean Superman 64.
Okay, there's a prime example.
Yeah.
It's the second worst game of all time. But now it's like you can just about do whatever you want almost.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get your all's thoughts on this. Basically, what 2025 is going to have for shows and movies that are being made from games into you didn't do the time.
I didn't.
We'll have a night. We can ballpark
yeah,
this.
it's all
Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through this list, Andy and Xander, and you tell me if this is going to be something you're interested in or not. Recent years, they've done a couple things, right? They did the Super Mario Brothers movie. That was actually a pretty big success.
Yeah, I enjoy that.
I mean, huge numbers.
Huge success.
There we go. Fallout, The Last of Us, Arcane, Twisted Metal, all.
Never saw Twisted Metal.
You know
I
what?
didn't hear much about it after it dropped, though.
It got a little bit of hype, but then it kind of it came out and you didn't really hear much.
I saw the trailer and I was like, that looks really cool. And
Yeah.
then it just fell flat.
Yeah.
So there's some things coming up in 2025 we'll go over. I can't remember the movie. I think I went to see Moana 2.
Uh-huh.
It was pretty good.
Well, that's not a video game. That's just a
Well, no, I'm telling
okay.
you.
All right.
He's getting there.
There was a prequel or a trailer before the movie started for Minecraft, the
Okay.
movie. Okay.
They don't have to try hard with those graphics at all.
I was just saying, it's pretty simple.
All right. So, Andy, I'll come to you. Can this be a success or no?
I don't know. With kids, probably. I never really got into Minecraft myself. I mean, it came around. I mean, I'm in my late 30s, and it's fairly new still, correct? I mean, what, at least less than 10 years old, right?
Yeah. Jack
So
Black, by the way, is going to play Steve.
I'm unsurprised.
there might be some popularity just by the cast. That might
Yeah.
pull some people in.
True. Also,
But,
the fact that it's the number one selling video game of all time.
There's that.
That helps.
So they have a fan base already installed that would hopefully be. You know what it reminds me of? Legos, the Lego
Mhm.
movie.
Okay.
You didn't
Those
have
weren't
any
bad.
backstory, nothing to go off of, and yet they made that into one of the biggest movies for cartoons.
Now,
you know,
I
whatever.
haven't seen any trailers. Is it live action or is it in the Minecraft world?
That was my next question too. I haven't seen
I
the
think
trailer either.
it's sort of both.
Okay, I like
Okay.
Jack Black as a voice actor. I think him put into some of these roles, like in, I'm finding difficulty trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. But like, I think if it were just animated, then I wouldn't have any problem with him. He was great as Bowser, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the
Agreed.
next one: Mortal Kombat 2.
Whew. I remember the original Mortal Kombat movie.
Now they remade it. Remember, a couple years
Yeah.
ago,
I do. Yeah.
and people were complaining. There's no tournament in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's supposed to be a tournament,
Right.
and a couple of the characters were missing.
Right.
Well, supposedly they're rectifying all that.
Huh.
They're bringing all the characters in, and it's going to be a tournament. The tournament's in the movie somewhere.
I enjoyed the first one. Maybe that was Street Fighter. No, I think it was Mortal Kombat.
All right, here's one more. Return to Silent Hill.
If that's going to be a movie, I'm terrified. I don't want anything to do with it. I don't want
Yeah,
anything
that's just
do
going to
with
be,
it.
people are just going to go see that love horror movies. They're going to go see that one.
Yeah,
Even if
true.
they don't know anything about the game. Yeah.
All right, we'll come back up some other expectations. 225 will be back after the break.
I can't help but dance.
Thank you. Well, thank you, everybody. Welcome back. This is great.
Live studio audience.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just
All right, so welcome back. This is Press Start Radio Show. My name is Will. This is Xander.
Yo.
Andy.
How's it going? So.
And so we were talking about movie adaptations. There's nothing really else. There's another Five Nights at Freddy's.
I liked the
Did you
first
watch it?
one.
Yeah,
I did. Yeah, I saw it in theaters.
I've heard mixed reviews on that one.
I haven't seen any of those.
Let me be clear. I didn't love it. I liked it.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it was something.
Then after I got out of that movie, one of my friends told me all of the lore behind Five Nights at Freddy's, and boy, is that a rabbit hole to go down.
Oh, I'm sure. So
Thank you for that.
I'm sure it is, but I hope they pull off something good. Hopefully Minecraft is good. I'm sure they'll do another Super Mario Brothers movie because that was a lot of success there. But we'll see what else they come up. I think they were looking at Devil May Cry, a second season of The Last of Us, some other stuff like that. So we'll see.
The Last of Us was really big.
Something about zombies. As soon as it started getting like there's like tension in the first episode, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I can't watch this. I was watching it on a plane, in my defense, and that was like a terrible time to watch zombie stuff.
Yeah. That's
Andy,
good.
have you seen it?
The Last of Us?
Yeah.
No, I haven't seen the movies, but I played the games.
Okay.
Oh man,
Yeah.
They're-
Haven't seen the
they're-
movies yet. Wait,
yeah.
is it the TV show or movie?
TV show. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the TV show yet. No.
Yep. All right, so that brings up, since we're in a new year, let's talk about the future.
Okay.
The future is now.
Future is now. What are we talking about?
Join
Hop in
us.
your DeLorean.
That's right. So, Andy, let me ask you: you play games, you grew up with games. What do you expect in like the next 10 years? What do you want from the gaming industry?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. They've done so much already, like virtual reality, stuff like that. And it's just, I can't even think or fathom what could possibly happen in the next 10 years. I mean, you could go on a limb and be like we did with cars. Oh, we're going to have flying cars by this year. We're going to have, we're going to have actual, what do you call it? Like when, like those games, what's that Ready Player One?
Oh, yeah.
Like that kind of style. Oh, we're going to have that in 10 years, but who's to say, it would get to that. It's really, I think it's kind of up in the air, which might not be a bad thing.
Right.
Will, I thought you were going to throw him some softballs. That was a big question.
Can you give us specific details?
Let me get my notebook out.
All right, so this is interesting conversation though, because they say technology is moving faster and faster and faster, and it is.
Yeah.
So here's if you Google this question, it says a transformation powered by leaps in artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and immersive virtual reality. So I don't know how much better virtual reality can get,
Right.
with maybe the inclusion of AI. I don't know, or augmented reality,
Sure.
or this type of thing. Completely wireless. Just they're just on a set of glasses or something like this. I don't know. Maybe the tech gets better.
I think something that would be really crazy is currently, if you look at something like, let's take Pokemon Go, for example, right? Where they try to use a little bit of augmented reality when they're trying to catch a Pokemon, like you see it over there on the floor and you flick your Pokeball at it.
That was huge, man.
Right.
People were lining up in the parks, getting the cops called on them, trespassing.
It was crazy when the first came out. But my point in that is, you can obviously see what is real in your phone camera,
right,
and what is presented there as a Pokemon or the augmented reality portion. I think the scary addition to video games that could be, and I say scary, just
that tech
improves, and you no longer are able to discern the difference between your real life and what's coming through your camera lens, especially if it's over your eyes or VR or something like that.
Yeah. Dude, I can see that now. That's going to be college dorms everywhere. People are going to fall asleep. They're going to fall asleep. Their friends come in and put the glasses on them. They wake up. They're going oh, it's like the zombie apocalypse. Dude, yeah, no, I get that. I mean, if technology keeps going at the rate that it is, it's not far-fetched.
Yeah.
So it's going to be interesting to see. And even it'll be interesting to see what happens to console-based gaming. Like, will it support the technology advances, or will it eventually fall behind? I don't know. Yeah. People still like to have the unit in the house, or what? I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But I think the bandwidth is still an issue, right? With having.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anything improves in the next 10 years, like the gaming world, or just technology with games, whatever it may be, is going to be like those capacity issues, or bandwidth issues, not more so the graphics side, but like how fast your product runs that you have, whatever system it may be, stuff like that. So, it could be a number of things. It's a lot of routes to go.
And then you keep going further, right? 20 years, 30 years, eventually you get into like maybe holograms or this type of stuff.
Holograms would be super cool.
That would be cool.
That'd be fun.
That'd be super cool.
Play like Call of Duty just in a gym or somewhere.
Right, you'd have to go somewhere to play the game instead of at your house.
Yeah.
People would be putting gyms on the sides of their houses.
Oh my gosh. All right, well, cool. Well, I've got another fun segment. I'm going to do a little trivia with you guys when we get back after the break. So let's take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this. I love it. Welcome back. This is the Press Start Radio Show. Thank you again so much for being here with us today. We always appreciate it. As I said, this is the best show ever, and this is what you're listening to right now. Stuff.
Ever.
I
feel like you've upgraded that.
Usually
it's just
the best show you're listening to right now. Thank you. So quick shout out to all our sponsors: Mover Dudes, Bob Rocks, 101.5. I thank Andy, Coach's Corner, for being here with us today. Shenandoah University, Top Virginia Chamber of Commerce, Logitech, Edge, Respawn Gaming Chairs. We want to thank them all. All right, so I mentioned don't cheat. You're not looking at you.
My vision's not that good.
Andy, I'm not going to let him do that to you, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're going to do a little trivia. We're going to have some fun, and we'll get into basically what's happening right now with just some stats of the video game industry. Now, I feel Xander has an unfair advantage here because, one, he's probably done this with me before. Two, I'm pretty sure he keeps up a lot of stuff, but we'll see how it goes down. And this is just a simple yes or no question. has the video game industry become the largest platform above music and movies?
Oh my god. Like movies and no.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say no too.
Not only is it become the largest, it outweighs both of them combined.
Wow.
I guess we have to include like
Global.
mobile gaming and global.
Okay.
Like, mobile gaming is so big.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense.
which leads me to, what do you think the worldwide gaming market estimated worth is in 2024? Just this past year.
Thought you said these were yes or no.
That one was. That one was. I'll give you
Yes.
whoever gets relatively close.
Let's go 500 billion.
Okay.
499 billion.
And Andy wins it. 400.
Price is right you.
Billion. Price is right at you. It totally Price is right at you. That 455 billion. So that's more than both combined.
More far off.
It's insane.
Wow.
The mobile market, incidentally, Xander, is 98.7 billion of that.
Wow.
Jeez.
Okay.
So yes, that is growing tremendously.
That's substantial.
That's just people using their phones, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
The average gamer jumped from, I think it was age 29 to this age in 2024.
33.
I was going to say 35.
36.
Okay.
So Andy's got you. Andy.
I'm a natural.
How about this? The number approximately of active video gamers worldwide.
Whew.
Oh, and this is including the mobile market if it's including that. Andy, you go first.
I don't know. How many people are there in the world average? Shoot. 5 billion.
Okay.
3.5 billion.
3.32.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
We're not too bad at this. We're not too far off these.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really far off if you think about it technically. But...
That's an increase of over 1 billion in just 8 years. So 1 billion new gamers.
Wow.
In 8 years.
That's
probably
crazy.
because of the mobile gaming.
Probably.
Yeah.
All right. Esports.
No, that's not anything.
Esports markets has tremendous growth. The market size was 1.45 billion in 2022. It's expected to surge to this number by 2030.
2.1 billion.
3 billion.
6.75 billion.
Shut the front door.
I'm not lying. My first thought was 6.5 billion, but I was like, that's way too much. Guess not.
That sounds
in 8 years. In 8 years, competitive gaming will blow up. Crazy.
Wow.
PlayStation 2 remains the number one selling video game console of all time with how many million units?
60.
80.
60? How much?
Turn that
80
off.
80 million.
158.7 million.
Wow.
Wow.
The Switch has 137 million, so it's still a ways behind, but PlayStation 2 remains the number one console of all time. That's it. I mean, I know that went by fast. It goes by super fast.
We got a little more time left.
That one.
There you go.
There you go.
That one.
That one.
Professionals here.
So yeah, all right. How many jobs in 2024 in the U.S.? Let's see. U.S. generated Midwest support. How many jobs in the U.S. did the video game industry support?
I don't know. That number kept going down. I didn't know that this was going to be an economics trivia.
That's
I hate it.
How many jobs did it support?
100,000.
Okay.
50,000.
350,000 jobs.
A lot of jobs.
U.S. jobs.
Wow.
So there you go, people. Anybody that doesn't like the video game industry, you should go get a job at it. Are you cutting me off?
I am.
All right. That's all the time we have. Thank you, guys.